Welcome to another Tuesday of building stuff. Building stuff in TaleSpire. TaleSpire is a virtual tabletop that is in beta currently. It is set and game agnostic, so you can basically run any game you want. Right now, they have a bunch of tile sets for what you could use for like a fantasy setting. Some stuff that could be used for a little bit more of a futuristic slightly or steampunk esque setting. Um, and of course you can use uh, you know suspense of disbelief to run a more modern setting if that is was also what you want to run. But they do not sponsor the stream. I just really like it, and we're going to use it today to continue to build a classic D&D map, and that is Keep on the Borderlands from classic dungeon module B2 of the same name, written by Mr. Gary Gygax. Good old Gary. Good old Gare Bear. Anyway, last time we had started to do the floor plan for the Outer Bailey, as you can see there. We built two buildings, the warehouse and the stable, which is right here. And you might notice I went back and I fixed these towers. They were bugging me. They were too tall and narrow. So I went back and I made them a little stouter, and I like it a lot more. And now you can actually go inside of them, and I put the ladders on the inside. Look at that. That's cool. All right. So without further ado, let's get back into throwing down some buildings down here. Some buildings. All right. So, well, we got the warehouse, we got the stable. I say we jump either to the blacksmith or the chapel. The chapel's going to have a basement. And also, we have to remember that the fortress is also going to have a basement. A dungeon. Dungeon, basement, whatever you want to call it. An underground floor. So I think we're going to do the blacksmith first. Yeah. All right. So for building materials, I think we kind of created a palette, more or less, of what we want to work with. We're using sewer tiles from the sewer set. We're using rural tiles, dungeon, actual tiles used for the dungeon tile set, and Morgoth tiles. And tavern right there. And I mean, we can stick with it with a palette, quote unquote, or we can just kind of do whatever. I'm a fan of just doing whatever. It makes it more interesting. And it makes it a little more vibrant. So let's see. We're going to use the castle ruins. I did something similar to this in the other map that I've been building, and I liked it. So we're gonna do that. Let me turn on build mode, make sure our grid and clipping are on. They are. So let's see here. Bring our grid up here. So what I did in my other build is a sort of open arch for the blacksmith, kind of. Or it wasn't necessarily for the blacksmith. It might have been in a different building, which I will show you guys later. I'll actually go ahead and load up the other thing that I've been working on as a personal project. But yeah, that kind of thing. We kind of want to do an open archway there, and probably also here. So just so that this area you can just kind of walk in and talk to the blacksmith, be like, hey, I need this, that, or the other. Let me actually lower those a little bit more so that they are in line with the roof line of the other building, which will make, yeah, that's better. Cool. And we'll also throw one this way. And this one I think will make a little narrower, just so we have more room for stairs leading up to the next floor, and other, furniture, stuff like that. And also the forge. We have to leave room for the forge. So, yeah, there we go. That's kind of cool. I like the way that's looking. This is going to share a wall with the warehouse, so that's helpful. It frees up some floor space. One thing we do want to do is connect this wall here, and it's a pretty easy thing to do. Just take one of these 1 by half wall tiles and just throw it right there. And there you go. And yeah, we're just using, again, clipping to our advantage. Sweet. Cool. So if we're going to be using the castle, I like the castle ruins tile set for things like this. It makes it feel more aged, a little more set into the. Oh, and also I changed the facing on the walls. I don't know if I did that prior to last stream or after last stream, but yeah, the facing I used the ancient. They're not ancient. Castle ruins block tile for that, and there is a way to make that look a little bit more, a little less cluttered. And we'll probably end up doing that in between streams as well, just because it's very time consuming. And that is, you just take this wall piece from the Castle Ruin set and use clipping, and you just kind of drop it in there. Yeah, it breaks it up a little bit. Yeah, you can see it gets rid of those gaps, kind of. So we may or may not do it. Depending on how much it bugs us, which it might end up bugging us, like the towers on the fortress ended up bugging us. We just went ahead and changed them. So yeah, back to this. I do have some saved structures. Let me see, where is that? It's on my desktop, and that guy. There it is. Let's minimize that. All right, so we've got our cast iron stove. We made sure to save that so that we can just copy and paste it from our text document and just drop it into TaleSpire, which is very, very handy. I also saved my custom fireplace that we created in the fortress. So we're just going to copy and paste. There it is. Custom fireplace. So we do want the custom fireplace, but we also want just the plain old forge. I think we're gonna save this for the second floor, but we'll just set it here for now, just so we have it. So forge placement, I'm thinking about here or here, and we'll have stairs going like a doorway here and stairs that go up to the second floor. And the doorway will lead to like a back room, like supplies and stuff, I guess. I don't know. Something like that. So yeah. All right. So forge, we'll say this area here, and we'll plan on putting a separation wall right there. So with that in mind, let's use this corner tile and there as well. And we don't really have to use them over here because we can just build them up to this wall here, which is very useful. Alrighty. This is going to have stairs on it. There we go. Because that has to lead up to the roof of the smithy for the guard, the guard keep, whatever you want to call them. So yeah, in defense of the keep. Debating, because we can also throw in some newer tiles, because the window tile is kind of rustic. It's missing a lot of bits. So we can probably use like a Morgoth tile or something just to kind of spruce it up, tie it in with the rest of the rest of the keep a little bit. Cool. All right. Let me get to the props for the forge. Forge. And I should actually also probably turn on some tunes. Let's start. Oh, The music thing is all the way down. There we go. That's better. We'll probably turn up a little bit more. There we go. All right. Cool. Something to break up the pauses and silence. Where are you? Forge? I'm probably scrolling past it a couple times. If I turn this off like that, no, it still jumps. All right, well. I would like a smoother scroll, but... Oh, this is something that I just noticed that they added the other day. Gift boxes. For Christmas. Oh, yeah, Christmas gifts. That's precious. All right. All right, back to searching for the forge. Where are you, forge? Forge. I'm going all the way back to the top. All right, well, we found the anvil. Let's throw the anvil down. Let's say right about here. And forge. One thing we can actually do. Let's just grab it from here. Grab it. There. There's a freaking forge. Ta-da. Got it. All right. Yeah, that's a... Well, actually, no. We want it here. It still works. That's fine. All right, cool. And let's move the anvil to right about there. And let's build out this wall here, going this way. And I think we're just going to use the one... Since it's more complete, it's less broken up, we'll use this tile. All right, so that's good. So yeah, as I said, we're going to have a walkway here, or a doorway here that leads back here. And in that, actually, in that case... We are at... Oh, perfect. Let me do this and make sure we're level. All right. Dungeon tile, where are you? Oh, whoa. Wow. Jumped past all of that. We want the 2x1. Just drop it there. So we're going to butt these, the fireplace and the forge back to back here. So this back room is going to have this custom fireplace. As will the second floor. Oop. Gotta lower that. There we go. Whoa. Whoa, what is that hitting? It's hitting something it doesn't like. Is that... Oh. Is that taking up... Ooh, I don't even know. Whoa. That's weird. I think... Oh my gosh. I think since I have clipping, I can't throw it down there like that. All right, well, we'll do it piece by piece. I think I see now. Okay. No. We're good. So we cover that. Whoops. Get rid of our chimney. Let's see. Chimney. There it is. Huh. That's weird. It's encountering some object that's making it jump. I have no idea. Alright, well, whatever. We put that behind there. And then we put this back. Alright, it didn't have a problem that time. Alright. Well, whatever. We got there. Alright. And give me... Yeah, there's a gap behind the forge, and that kind of always bugs me. So I do this. There you go. That works. Oh, I guess we can put the anvil right here. I guess he'll need light to see what he's doing, so we'll leave it right there. That's fine. One thing I wish they did have was like a trough of water or something like that. They do have buckets in the harbor thing, but they're full of shrimp and bait and stuff like that, so... Alright, cool. Alright, so stairs. I think we're gonna go with the... Do we want to do these, or do we want to do just the... I think we'll do these. There we go. Do that, and then... Yeah, I guess we do have to kind of just go straight back. Yeah. Well, we'll see. This might not line up with what we're doing up here, but we'll change it if we have to. Or we can just change it to, like, step ladder or something. Alright, so there are the stairs. Cool. And we still have to do the floor, which is going to set it up a little bit even higher. So yeah, we may have to modify this, like bring it out another 5 feet or something. But yeah, we'll figure it out. All right, so let's actually finish the walls down here. Probably want some armor racks and stuff for display. I'll just throw a few down here. There and there. Perfect. And there is a table of weapons, but I don't want to... Yeah, maybe we... Yeah, no, I think that's fine. Maybe we make this back room area like a... Like... where he keeps his, like, stuff to sell. Like a warehouse, little storeroom. That seems more likely. So we can put, like, weapon racks back here. And stuff like that. And maybe a workbench. You know what would be cool, TaleSpire, if you ever hear this, like a rack of horseshoes or something like that. Just like the bookshelf, like a little 1/2x1, like rack of horseshoes. Let's see here. All right. So if this back room is going to be storage or a showroom kind of thing, let's see. Do we also want to make it open? That is a good question. Kind of. I don't know. Maybe. Let's see. Let's go back to this. Yeah, these 2x1 castle ruin walls are very, very mussed up. Let's see here. Yeah, that works. Yeah, you can see the huge gap right there. So yeah, I just use clipping to kind of overlap them, and it works well enough. Yep. Yeah, the only downside is that there are no windows, but I mean, if that's where he's keeping his stuff that he wants to sell, less likely to get stolen. So there you go. Good enough. Works for me, man. Let's see. We can do a door. We'll do a fancy door. We haven't done it. Well, nah. We'll use this guy. There we go. Cool. Let's see what else. All right, so let's get this floor of the second floor down. We're gonna use. Do we want to say that like the whole structure is made of these old stones, or just the first floor, and then they built off of that? Let's say the whole thing. Let's just keep it a little consistent. All right. So I guess we don't need to put floor there, but we do have to put it there. So we're going to do like a half step there. And then the rest is all going to be level. Cool. All right. So yeah, we're just going to use these cobbles, these old stones. Ooh. Oh. Well, does that work? If we're sharing the wall, oh man, that's going to be weird. Yeah, I mean, it kind of helps. Maybe we just switch. Hold up. Let's switch where the door and the stairs are. I just realized that if I put the stairs here, I don't have a wall. There's no floor on which to put a wall. Or we can just build the wall up here. Yeah, but then, yeah. All right, here's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna move all this over. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's still, yeah, because we're gonna end up putting floor there anyway. So yeah, that works. Cool. Sure. Whoops. Whoa. Okay. Sure. Okay. Thanks. Thank you. Hello. Let's see here. Let's drop some more. Let's drop that. Cool. And oops. And like that to there. Cool. We're gonna just extend the chimney up there. Let's see here. There we go. And we're just going to continue. Do we want to put a door? I guess we don't really need to put a door here. Yeah, nah. Let's see. So if we put a door there, it's gonna kind of block stuff. So I don't want to do that. Oh, I guess we don't need that there, do we? Because we're gonna go around the other way. So with the floor plan here, up here, I think we're gonna put the door either, yeah, it would have to be either here or here. There are only options to the floor space above the actual forge. And also, we're going to put chimney. So the chimneys are going to kind of line up here in these two squares. Let's see. All right, cool. Oh yeah, workbench. Did want to throw that somewhere, but I don't think we have a whole lot of room. Oh, it's a 1x2. We can throw it like here, or even, well, yeah, we'll say here. Yeah, cool. That works. All right, and we can even throw like a bookshelf up here, something, if we really want to. Oh, interesting. Got a weird gap in the floor. That's fine. I mean, we could fill it. But, I don't know. Can we raise, how close can we get to, oh, that's the space. That is the space we have. All right, let's see. Go down to sewer. There it is. We're going to try and fill that gap. Where's the 1x1? There it is. That works. Oops. Yep, that works. Good enough. Door still functions. Ceiling's just a little low there, but actually it's fine. That's perfectly fine. Cool. All right. So the door on this floor, I think we're gonna put it like right here, which is fine. It's just gonna be like a landing here. And then the door is going to lead into, you know, these couple suites of rooms. Cool. All right. So we have the chimney placement. We have the first half set. So let's do the rest of this. And I think we have to leave. Yeah. So we have to leave this open, which makes it slightly awkward. But that's fine, I think. So this landing area is going to come all the way back here, and the wall is going to actually cut across this way. That's fine. And then chimney's going to continue up. Just trying to figure out where the other door is going to be. I mean, we could put it here and make it like cut across this way. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be... It's just, this is going to be very narrow, and it's not going to have any use. So, I guess we move it back here. And this will just be a whole little landing area where we can put, I don't know, whatever. We can put whatever we want in these three, whatever decorations we deem suitable in these three spaces here. Like barrels, boxes, cauldrons, whatever the hell you want. And like bookshelves maybe over here. I think our main issue is these stairs. So I think we're just going to end up just scooting them back and having to do a stair block. Which isn't a big deal. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. All right, so we have the nice lower floor of our blacksmith right there. You can see in. Got some armor on display. Got his forge, workbench, anvil, stairs leading up, little door to the back room. Cool beans. We can probably also fit a weapon rack somewhere. Actually, like right here, we can, or in that corner. It wouldn't let me go in that corner for some reason. Oh, too far. There we go. So yeah, we could throw a weapon rack right there. Why not? Let's see. Weapon rack is toward the bottom, if I remember correctly. Yes. Yes, it is. There you go. Weapon rack. Cool. And in the back here, trying to find a good place for it. Oh, do we even need these extra blocks now? I don't think we do. We can just use a floor tile. Oops. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Get a little bit more room there in the back. Works out nicely. So we did want to put or try. Well, we'll try it later. There is a in the market tile set. There is merchant tile set. There is a weapon stall, and it's a 2x1. But you can see here, we can actually like throw it like right there. Meh. Or right there. Yeah, I kind of like that. And we can always put like a canopy if we want to over this area. We don't have a whole lot of room to work with, but we can definitely make it happen. There's some nice tent and whoa, scrolling all over the place there. Tent and canopy tiles that we can work with. I don't know. I kind of like that tile that stall there, the weapon stall. It works pretty well. So yeah, this back area we can just fill it with like crates and stuff for basic raw materials, stuff like that. But we'll come back to that later. All right, so let's get the corners thrown down since we know for a fact where those are going. Let's get this guy. Cool. And the wall separation. We know where that's going to go as well now. Going right up there. And we're going to put a door there. and it'll lead into this sort of weird oblong room. But that's fine. Yeah, okay. All right. Do we want to put any windows? If we do, we're going to have to use a different tile set because the window in the Castle Ruins tile set is pretty rough, as I said before. We can do clipping, but then you lose half the window. So, yeah, I mean, why not just do no windows? It's fine. It has a very open floor plan on half the floor below, so why not? Let's do no windows up top. All right. Let's see. Let's do this wall, since we know this is going to be solid. Where is the 2? There it is. So this one, as I said before, I do like to overlap them just to fill in the gaps. And there you go. That's a pretty solid looking wall. It's a solid looking wall. All right. So coming off of that, we get this guy. There, and there. Cool. All right. We're gonna throw a wall here and fill the gap like this. There we go. That's good enough, I guess. And let's see. Back down to the chimney. Extend that up. Some tavern. There it is. We also have to think about what kind of... look. Oh, wait. Those are the tops. I don't want the tops. There we go. That's what we want. So the top of this roof, the roof of this structure is going to be flat. It has to be, because it's technically another battlement from which the guard can patrol and defend if needed. Cool. All right, so let's see here. Back to the walls. Walls. There we go. Whoop. Oh, okay, so that'll fill in there. Oof. Okay, if you want a solid wall, you do really have to overlap it. Otherwise, you get all these little gaps. All right. Cool. It's coming along okay. We'll throw a door in here. Door. This guy. Whoop. There we go. And yeah, open in that way. Perfect. All right. Oh yeah, another opportunity that all this space affords us is lighting, which comes in a great commodity. It's a good commodity to have. I mean, we can put a frickin' brazier right there. That'd basically keep this whole upper floor area nice and warm. In fact, let's go ahead and do that. Where are the lighting? Boom. Brazier. Dr. Brazier Crane. I've said it before, and I'm sorry. I said it again. Dr. Brazier Crane. Whoop. There we go. Just kind of fill in that gap. And we may do it again on the other side. Yeah, why not? Cool. All right. Works for me, man. All right. Cool. So this room, this weird oblong room, is going to be basically... Does the blacksmith have a wife? I don't know. Possibly. Maybe he doesn't have time for a wife. Maybe he doesn't like chicks. Maybe he likes dudes. Maybe he has a husband. Who knows? Who knows, man? I'm gonna say this is just one big room for one person. And it's not especially swanky or swank, however you want to. I don't know. It's not especially swank. So let's see. And as I said before, no windows. As much as it is irking me, and I do want to put a window. If we do put a window, it's going to have to be from a different tile set. And maybe we put one right here. Let's do that. You know what? Let's do a little bit of swank. Props. Nope, it's before props. It is. We could use this window, or we can use. I wanted to use the one with the curtain, but maybe we don't do that. Maybe we just use this. There we go. One window. That's what he gets. That's all he gets. That's all he gets. So yeah. Aside from that, we can do the rest. I think we have to do these little 1x1/2 wall tiles to butt up against it, just because otherwise the gap is going to be a little too much with the 2x2/2, which we can just use to kind of fill in the gap there. Right. Cool. Whoa. Ooh. Hey. So yeah, we'll come back in and do all the other furnishings of the next floor in the back room later. For now, we're just gonna get this structure built. All right. So for the roof, I think we're gonna use the castle ruins, these guys, because they're nice and sturdy looking. And I did it that way just because we have to do this one at a kind of half step. We don't have to, but I'd like to. Come on. This handle is persnickety. There we go. And just scooch it right there. There we go. And then back up in line with the roof line again. There we go. Boom. Boom jams. Cool. All right. That is the roof. We're going to continue this chimney up. Actually, one thing I do want to do, we are going to see here. We'll use the rough one. Just fill in these little roof spaces with that, just so there's no gap. Cool. All right. And now we can do the battlements, which we still have in our quick bar. Or turrets. Dun, 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 dun. And that's gonna have a gap there. And we'll use the one piece right there. Whoa. Put it around the other way. There we go. Cool. We're probably going to extend that chimney up a little bit. Just because, you know. But yeah, it looks pretty dang good. A nice open area there for the blacksmith down there. He's got his armor and weapon rack there. And, you know, table. We are going to do a canopy. So we'll do that as well. First, let me extend this chimney, or top off this chimney, let's say. This last little square of it. the toppers. There we go. Excellent. Let's see. All right. So yeah, we're gonna throw those down. Later, we'll do the braziers and stuff for the battlements later, even though we've got a bunch up here on the towers. All right. So what do we want? How do we want to do this? So I think a combination of the harbor tile set and the merchant tile set will get us what we want. So there's merchant. Harbor is right there. Harbor. Do they add any new foam? They don't. They still just have the big 8x8 grass. Which is cool. But I wish they'd add like hills and stuff like that. And other kind of terrain. Like one for, I mean, they released desert and winter as well. I wish they would, you know, have a winter foam and a desert foam. And, you know, hills. That would be nice. But I imagine that's all in the works. As I said before, this is still in beta. And it is, even in beta, I mean, this is awesome. I love this freaking program. All right, let's throw down these, which is going to make this little walkway here a little narrow, but meh, it's fine. And I don't know, maybe we don't. It does make it a little bit narrow. Maybe we don't. Tell you what, we'll compromise and put a barrel right here. Where's that open barrel? There is an open barrel. There it is. This guy. There we go. Cool. All right. Excellent. Cool. There is the smithy. Turned out pretty good. I'm gonna, ooh, yeah, there's a gap there. Let's go ahead and close that a little bit with this castle wall. Flip it this way. Boom. Cool, cool. Same over here. Perfect. All right. And then the one slightly out of place window, but it fits in with the rest of the frickin' keep, so I'm not worried. All right. Sweet. So we can look across the way at this building, which is the Provisioner. I think there's the Provisioner and the Trader, which is a very weird distinction between the two. It's like a general store and a convenience store. I don't know. I mean, oh well. Anyway, to the chapel, because we're gonna get married. No. Let's see here. All right, so we are like 100% sharing the wall with the stable, which is fine. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Our altar is going to be over here, so it's going to smell slightly of horse poo. But that's fine. I imagine with the size of the stable, most of the keep, it's going to smell like horse poo. That's just it's a hazard that you're going to have to make peace with. Anyway, the door to this chapel is right here, so we're just gonna go ahead and make it a big, nice double stone door. And we're going to use the Morgoth tile set for everything on this one. Just because that's what we used for pretty much everything else. Like this fortress is, I would say, 80% Morgoth tiles. 80 to 90%. All right, so, and we also already have them in our quick bar, so that makes this super easy. All right, so, we need the access to the basement, and B, we also need access to the second floor. So in that sense, I think we're just going to make the stairs like curve here. Like go up and then a landing and then up again. Or we could just go like this. Just go up, landing, and then up this way. Or up, landing. No, it doesn't work. So yeah, up and then landing up, pointing up. All right. So yeah. I don't know. I'm a fan of that. Or do we do just that up, landing, and then up? Sure. If any of that made sense to anybody. There we go. Whoops. I keep forgetting that they have the little quick select in here. Oop. Oh, I guess that really doesn't quite work, does it? Does it? Maybe we just do a straight yeah, I mean, I guess it's just oops. We really only need 3 tiles. Or, yeah, 3 tiles for it. Don't want it to be too close to the altar. Yeah, I mean, here we go. I don't know what I'm smoking. There. That's all you really need. Perfect. Yeah, that's all you need. So there isn't a whole lot of room for activities, quote unquote. But I think this is okay. We're actually gonna put a hatch here. Where are the hatches? Oh, I have one in here in my quick bar. Ha ha ha. I'll put a hatch there to the lower level. Throw this guy in here, a little half wall. And trying to think how many windows this place would really want. And actually, let's see here. We're going to swap these. And possibly these? Do we want to swap those out? Or just straight up wall tiles? Sure. It gains us half a space. Yeah, I mean, no matter what we do, it gains us half a space. All right, so yeah, let's say we do that, and we do, oops, we do this. Yeah, I mean, sure, why not? It makes it slightly off center, which I don't know if I'm okay with, but I don't know. I mean, we could just come in right here. Yeah, I think I like that better. All right, so let me move my grid. Pop that guy there. Another one there. Another one there. Another one there. Another one right there. Another one right there. Just to fill in that gap that we've created. And now we can put like candled walls and other stuff. Let me get to that tile set just so I have a bigger selection. Let's see here. Collapse that one. We can collapse that one. It's going to be before these props. There it is. All right, cool. Aha. So yeah, we'll use these guys. Probably not right there, though. Would this one work there? Yeah, kind of. Yeah, why not? We'll leave that one like that. All right, so that and perfect, just like that. And we'll also do it, I guess, we'll do windows every other on this side. But, oh wow, I guess that does kind of throw it off a little bit. That's fine. Yeah, I didn't consider the the little half space needed for the walls, but that's fine. I think this is okay. All right, so there. Okay, one thing. Yeah, no, it's still fine. It is nearly impossible to plan ahead with this. All right, there are the windows. We made fancy windows. And let me go back to the candle alcoves. There we go. And well, I suppose we can either put a door or just a part of a wall here. Let's do. Let me see how these first. Let's see how those open. How's this open? That's fine, I guess. That's fine. Just, you know, alternate exit, entrance, that kind of deal. All right, so yeah, it's kind of a cramped chapel. It's fine, I guess. One thing I want to do over here is an alcove. Oh, actually, yeah, that wasn't that. We did want to say that the temple has different shrines, or the chapel, I should say. It's a temple. Has different shrines. So, yeah, maybe we do a couple alcoves that like have different shrines, or you know, supposedly have different shrines in them. Let's see, where's that alcove? There it is. Oop. That guy right there. Throw a buddy right across from him. And one right here. How about that? Whoops. There. And that kind of gives us a little bit more, I don't know. It kind of informs how we do the layout from here. Because if each of these alcoves is sort of a center, a focus, then we can, I don't know if I like that one in the corner, but yeah, we can sort of go from there. I mean, I guess it's fine. Like put like little benches in front of them, candles, things like that, and that'll sort of plan itself. We don't have to worry too much about it. So cool. All right, that works for me. And the back here, I guess we can put the big main focus, which would be, I guess, either Joaquin or Tamora. I think we decided on Tamora, didn't we? Yes. What can we really use for an altar? I mean, they have an altar and props, but it is specifically called Altar Evil. Yeah, there it is. Altar Evil. And it's also, well, I guess it fits. Yeah, look at that. That's kind of, nah, son. So we can basically use any kind of table, or there is a sarcophagus that I've used as a table before. It actually is a nice big flat stone surface. Yeah, this guy. There you go. That could be an altar. The fact that it opens up, you know, it's neither here nor there. But yeah, there you go. It's an altar, let's say. How about we just say it's an altar? Aside from that, it's kind of tough to center anything on it, so we just kind of have to do a sort of half on, half off thing. Ooh. Whoop. All right, so we are level with just beneath this little protrusion. One thing I did notice without using clipping, if you drop something on it, it kind of floats. But if you use clipping, hold down shift and drop it on there. It's nice, and it's actually inside it a bit, which is fine. But it doesn't float on top of it, which is useful. Very, very useful. So what do we throw on here? We can actually put some kind of like, I don't know if I like that. Oh, let's see. I don't really know what to use as far as, we can do just candles. A jack-o'-lantern, is that good for we'll just do 2 jack-o'-lanterns. There you go. Welcome to Halloween Town. Let's see. Presents, we do Christmas presents. Oh, I know, just a pile of gold. There is a pile of gold over here. Oh, 1 by 1, pile of treasure. Perfect. No, we're not gonna use that. Oh, there's a war table. That's huge though. It's a 2 by 3. Yoicks. Yoicks. Man, if it was like Shanti or something like that, I could just use wheat. Are these like, oh, these are half. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. I never really used them before. All right. This is tough. I guess we'll just come back to this. This is like a set dressing issue. This isn't like a basic construction issue. For now, we're just gonna do a picture veil. How about that? Come on. There you go. Picture veil. Worship it. Worship me. So for this square, we're probably gonna do a support of some kind. And with that in mind, we may want to do additional supports, kind of. I think, yeah, I mean, we can get away with it. It's fine. Let's see. Where is Castle Ruins? Perfect. And there's the base. This one's very easy since it's just one thing. Boom. There. There's your pillar. It supports most of the structure. It's mostly center. It's the best we could do. The other thing we can use is in the dungeons, dungeon tile set. This guy, you can just throw him in a corner here and there, or and actually also like there and there. And there and there. Kind of clutters it up, but I don't know. We'll probably come back and change that. But for now, that's fine. All right, so second floor. That's fine. So we do need floor. So I think we're gonna stick with the Morgoth tile set. There we go. And I don't think we want to do any... Now I'm second guessing my floor choice for this floor, but again, we'll probably come back and change it later. All right, so for this floor, I think we'll try and use this as much as we can. Actually, if we do this all the way down the center, we're golden. So let's just do that. And aside from that, we can do 1x1s. What do we have for 1x1s in this set? That's all we got. This is our option. Whoa, singular. Whoa. Didn't mean to grab onto my grid handle there. There we go. All right, so we need 2 of these. Oops. Yeah, those 2 tiles there. Open. Perfect. All right. Here is where it gets a little tricky. Since yeah. I mean, we can definitely make it work, but it's going to be weird. So yeah, this is going to have a pitched roof, so it's going to block a lot of the view from this particular section of the battlement, which I guess is fine. But yeah. So this is basically the upper floor is going to be a big common room for the acolytes, and the people that tend the shrine, or temple, chapel, shrine, whatever you want to call it. So let's see. I'm trying to decide. Okay, so we can kind of make this work. Let me get rid of these here and these. Because from here, we're going to have... we may also have to get rid of these. But that's fine. We can sub in another tile for that. We just line it up there, where we know the wall, top of the wall is, and we go back into Castle Ruins, and we use just the floor tile. Boop, a boop, a boop, a boop, a boop, a boop, a boop, and a boop, a boop, a boop, a boop, and a boop. Cool. There you go. It's going to look a little wonky, but fine with that. I'm A-okay with that. Oh, another good thing is we can use more, well, almost all the way around. We do still have to keep that open. But we can use these guys some more. So just do that, and that, and that, and that, and that. Cool. All right. Yeah, sure. All right, so yeah, that basically leveled everything. So now we can share this wall and build off of it, and it'll be level with this wall that we've already created. And we maintain the this battlement, kind of. It's going to build up to there. The roof of this is going to peak along the center, or as much as possible, the center here. And we're going to try and make it, well, as flat as we can. But yeah, because we don't want to have it block the battlement too much. So yeah. So with that in mind, we're going to use this space to put the kinds of walls that we want in here. And for this, I think we just do the basic candle. But first, where's my plain wall? There it is. We'll just drop these guys in. as the gap filler. And then we will do these, which is kind of nice because we can just put them all the way along here, even near the stairs. And perfect. We have built-in lighting. We have windows here, which I guess is fine. I'm debating. Ooh, actually, if we make, if we make this area here 2 stories, like the windows like look out and they shine down upon the parishioners in the chapel. I think I like that. I think we're gonna do that. Hold on a second. Let's fill this in. There we go. Cool. Which leaves decidedly less room for the acolytes, but they're fine, and they have a basement, so they're good. We do have to do that, which is kind of a bummer. But I think it's actually, we don't really have to do that. They do have, I think it's actually essentially the same thing, but let's see. Let's see if it's any better. We'll use, what do we have, like 4 spaces? Let's try this. I think it is, yeah, it is essentially the same thing, but that's fine. Just do that. Ew. Got a gap there. Oh no. Well, we have filler pillar. We can use filler pillar if we absolutely have to. Cool. I think I'm alright with that. Alright, so if the wall comes out from here, let's do we really just want to use one of these right there? Yeah. I think yeah, that's fine. That looks a little better. And actually, what we could do is just do a single window and just use these guys. And that actually closes that up a little bit better. Oh. There we go. Well, the window is off center a little bit too. Well, that's fine. Cool. And that looks kind of neat. I just wish we didn't have to use this sort of floor tile space here, but it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, there's no like quarter tile. Or I guess it would, yeah, quarter tile. That would fill that space, unfortunately. And we don't, oh, actually, could we? It's going to sound crazy. Don't say no immediately. Could we burn down the house? Let's see. Do that. And then that. It goes all the way to the ceiling. Or the roof, in this case. Yeah, that kind of works. All right, so kind of neat. I like it. Aside from this floor here, but we will live with it. Because as I said, there's no space or no tile that will just kind of fill the gap there. We could just drop the wall on top of this wall. In theory. And actually, oh no, that won't work. But over here it would. If we take the fancy curtained wall and drop it there. All right. And then take which is slightly off from that, but I'm fine with it. I'm gonna make peace with it. There, I've made peace with it. And then we take this guy, drop him in there. Is that around the right way? Yeah, that's fine. And another one there. And then we just use floor tiles up here, where it doesn't matter. I think we're in good shape. I don't know if I like that window there though. That looks kind of weird. So we'll just use a. There we go. We'll just use a candelabra or a candle, whatever, candle wall thing. All right, cool. So that's there, and we'll just use the one by ones right there. So yeah, I mean, it looks a little weird, but I'm much happier with that than I am being the other way around. Cool. All right, my brain can rest. I'll throw that guy there, and we can also throw a candle wall here. Perfect. All right, and with the way that this is kind of working out, we have a two panel area in the center where we can actually make a nice flat roof. The guards aren't going to be able to walk on it, but they will at least not be completely blocked, or as blocked as they would if it were a very pitched roof. So, little victories. It's the small victories. All right, so this area is the common room for the acolytes. We're just going to leave this open, no hatch or anything. That's completely fine. So yeah, I guess, the usual plan is we just do bunk beds and footlockers. Very basic thing. Other stuff is going to be in the basement. I don't know. Maybe some sort of... I don't really have the resources for what I want to do, but All right, so candle wall here. And I don't think we do windows up here. Oh, one thing we can do, we can do our stove, which is probably a good idea, seeing as how they don't really have room for a fireplace. So here we go, cast iron stove from my text document, where I copied and pasted. There's my cast iron stove, my little custom cast iron stove. I think we're gonna throw it like right here. Maybe. Yeah, either, I don't know. I kind of want to, as central to the room as it can for maximum efficiency. So yeah, I guess that works. Plus, if someone's coming up the stairs that they don't like, they can just kick the stove. Brutal. All right, cool. So there you go. There's a little cast iron stove made from 2 cauldrons, a pipe, and a little bit of the bonfire flame on the inside. There's actually like a little flame on the inside. Cool. Now let's see here. Oh, I don't know why I'm looking through the menu when I have it in my quick bar. A durdoy. All right, so yes, the rest of the windows are going... they're not going to be windows. The rest of the walls are going to be just candle walls. There. Perfect. Yeah, that's fine. That works. Cool. All right. So, with that in mind, also, the support continues up through here, which is fine. There is room for it. It does make it a teeny bit cramped, but not so cramped that we can't work with it. So there you go. It's got the pillar there. Perfect. So we could technically put this bad boy. Oops. Why didn't it? It didn't grab the bottom. Oh, there we go. So we could put him right there. Technically. And that is more central. I just kind of wanted it to be up against some other structure. Yeah, it's a little more central to the room. All right. Works for me, man. All right, so we may or may not want to do. Oh, that's cool. The edge of the room lined up with these supports. That's actually really cool. That's perfect. So with that in mind, where did we put our other supports? There's one over here. So let's throw one over there as well. Whoa, there we go. And I think there was one here, if I remember correctly. Whoop. All right. Cool. And again, we're going to come back and do the rest of the set dressing later, like all the cots and bunk beds and stuff like that. But, yeah, you know. All right. All right, so we're in a weird kind of position here because there's gonna be some overhang. Yeah. But I think that's okay. Yeah, I mean, it's not ideal, but well, I don't know. Maybe we can do something cool there. We'll just count this as the corner, and we'll plan on. Oh, actually, can we do that? I don't know if we can. Let's just build. Let's start from the other end. And for this, we're going to use pretty much exclusively the Morgoth tile set, so that helps. So we'll just start at a corner. Boom. Boom. And as I said, we're just going to count this as that as the corner there. This is going to build up to a flat area. So we have to use the 1x1 tiles to start. Fine, that works. And we just have to keep in mind that this thing is going to need a chimney of some sort. So there you go. That's most of the roof set together. Ooh, actually, we have the opportunity to use more of this thing. So we can use a little in-between piece. I think we only need one, right? Let me see where this lands. Maybe? It depends on how recessed we're going to make this. Well, we kind of want to make it fairly set into the roof itself. So let's see. Again, I think we're going to use the 1x1. There they are, the 1x1s. Does that work? Oh, yeah, that actually is perfect. Cool. Works for me, man. And there are corner pieces, so we're just going to go to the corners and then switch to the sky. There you go. Look at that. Pretty cool. It doesn't block at the battlement so horribly. It does still, of course, block it. They're not going to be able to see past there, past that roof. But yeah, it's fine. All right, cool. Here we wanted to do. Oh, I know, perfect. Actually, 100% perfect. We'll do this. We'll do this little fancy little flourish. Why not? There you go. And we'll say that they're like holy symbols or something on that. So like when people come into the keep, I can't angle my the camera upward. But when they come into the keep itself, where's the big door? There it is. They come in and they look around, you know, like advertising. They look up over there like, oh, there's a temple over there. And they have to walk around the long way, but you know, whatever. Cool. All right. And that's the temple. Done and done, son. Cool. All right. Another thing. What other building do we want to get done today? Let's see. I think we got about half an hour left. How about we do the apartments? I think these we said they were going to be like 3x3 or 3x4. I can work with 3x3. Sort of, if it's a really, really cruddy apartment. Okay, so they're supposed to be 2x4. At least that's what they are on the original map. So if we made, I think we planned them to be 3x4, which is a little bit more room. Which is fine. And I guess we have to decide on the tile set that we want to use. We really only have two choices. Either tavern or rural. So tavern gives us these sort of clay and wood, stucco and wood kind of tiles. There's kind of a nice selection. It looks kind of rustic and nice. Or we can use rural, the rural juror. I mean, these are nice, but they look very blocky. I mean, they're all blocky. I mean, that's just the nature of the beast. But like the windows, they're kind of I don't even know if we're gonna have room or space to put windows in, but I do want the option. And these windows look like they do not have glass in them, while the tavern windows do look like they could have glass in them, even though there's not like a transparent kind of thing there. All right, so if they are 3x4, we do have room for windows. So I think we're just going to go ahead and do the tiles, the tavern tile set. That also gives us the option of using the good old fireplace, which we may, or we can just use the cast iron stove that we have in our custom tiles, which I think may be more in line with an apartment, especially these sorts of apartments. Maybe the big fancy one that they might have a fireplace, but I'd say these all have just a cast iron stove at the most. So with that in mind, excuse me, let me get a drink of water. So with that in mind, we're gonna find the corner tiles, the ones without the floor. There it is. And I guess as with all kind of crappy apartments, they usually share a wall. So they're gonna share walls. So I guess I really only need to put it there. And they're not gonna have any kind of finishing on here. So they're gonna be butted right up against the outer wall, and that's it. It's just the cold stone. People usually pay more for that nowadays, right? The exposed brick. It's a feature, not a flaw. Feature, not a flaw. All right, so windows. We can given that this is a 3x4, I guess we have to decide what side of this divider is the wall going to be, or is it going to fall on? I would say this side. So we need just the plain tavern wall, and also another bit. Or we can just use these guys as dividers. The way we did the stable. Oh wow, that's very off center. There we go. That's better. So yeah, there we go. The crappy divider walls. All right. So if that's there, then there's going to be another bit coming off there. We can just do this. I don't know how well that's going to look. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. And the door, they're going to be real crappy doors. So we're going to use the peasant doors. Where are those? Those are up here. Whoa, way up here. Let me collapse the ones that we're not going to be using right now. And props as well. I don't think we're going to be using that much. Rural, maybe. For the roof, maybe. I do like the roofs, like the thatch, straw roofs. The lighting, maybe. Harbor, no. Nah, dog. Nah. Dungeon, nah. Doors. There we go. Peasant door. Throw that guy down right there. Where do we want him? Here. I guess either way. Or we could just put it here. I like that better. I like it. All right, so back down to tavern. We're gonna put a window. Window. Excellent. Let me get rid of this briefly and throw down a little stove. And then we'll throw this guy back down. The issue with like throwing something in like this is if you want to put it on a half, you have to use clipping, and if it's a big group of objects, you can't use clipping. So it's easier to just get rid of the wall you want to place it in, and then place it, and then place the wall, replace the wall with clipping. Ta-da. It done. It happened. All right. So this is actually a pretty nice area. I was recently working with an area that was only 3x3, and it's pretty cramped, but it's something you can do. This is actually really nice. You have room for quite a bit of stuff. You could put a bed here. Here, I'll just do it I'll do this one, but I'm not going to do this to every single one we make here today because it's just going to take too long. Where is props? There we go. Prop it. There we go. Beds are right down here. Foldable bed. You have two options, like a cot, and you can just do boom. Look at that. Falls real nice right in place there. It's like 1.5 spaces, which works most of the time. But if you're left with a room that has like these full spaces, it makes it kind of awkward. I mean, I guess you could flip it the other way and put like a footlocker, but yeah, it is nice though. The 1.5 space, it's very versatile. In my experience. So cool. That looks pretty good. That's your basic apartment right there. We may or may not double up the wall here and just make them contiguous, I guess. Just because if I end up sharing walls, I'm going to end up with extra space and stuff. So since we plan for 3x4, we'll just stick with the 3x4. And just, yeah, we'll double up the walls. I'm fine with that. All right, cool. And if we really, well, I guess we can't really because this one has the door on this side. That's fine. Cool. All right, so roof. Roof. These are single floor apartments, correct? Let me double check. I don't think they have an additional floor. 7. 7777. Nope, skipped it. 7. Private apartments. Special quarters are available for well-to-do families, rich merchants, guild masters, and the like. 5 small apartments along the south wall are occupied by families of persons dwelling within the outer bailey. Aha. Of the keep. Okay. The 2 large ones currently house a jewel merchant and a priest. Alright, so 2 large ones. Oh, the large ones are over here. Here. So these 2 lots are the large apartments. So the smaller ones are families? Wow. Okay. So we're going to have to put more than 1 bed. Possibly also a bunk bed. I mean, that's fine. It does kind of cut down on our space. But if we do like a bunk bed for the kids and a nice cramped cot for mom and dad. Sure. Not a whole lot to work with here, but it is what it is. Sure. For sure. Could we do another floor? I mean, we wouldn't really even have a way to get up to the 2nd floor. I mean, there's no room to put stairs in here. Absolutely no room. No, man. It seems like it's... Well, I mean, if we have a 2nd floor, that's where the cots would be, right? Yes. Yes. Okay. No. We got this. We got this. Oh, one great thing that came with the rural tile set are the stairs. So you can do stairs there and stairs there, and that'll take you up to the 2nd floor. I think that's fine. I think one thing I'm going to do for the floor is this thin rural stairs flat. It's like half the thickness of the other floor or other floors. Kind of like the cobblestones that we've used before. Ooh, actually, that one needs to be open. And I guess that's fine. And we will put another stove here. So the first floor is mostly stairs, which is kind of but whatever. Oh, actually, let me flip these. One thing I don't like about these is that it leaves a gap underneath, but you can kind of do a clipping to get rid of that on the corner. It looks really wonky, but meh. On top anyway, but whatever. All right, so use this guy. So yeah, not a whole lot of space down here now, but you can do some stuff. It's like you can put like a bookshelf somewhere, probably. A little bit of storage. I don't know, cooking supplies and stuff. I don't know. If they don't have a whole lot of options for those kind of tiles right now, but it's not to say that they won't in the future. One thing I'm gonna throw down here are just a couple of pillars for support. Yep. All right. Starting to make sense. All right. Where are the props? Let me grab something real quick from prop. Oh, here we go. Barrels. This is like the perfect thing to put under the steps. Well, one of the perfect. You know what? Actually, let's do this. Let's do the dark crates. Like storage. Boom. Right there. Look at that. Right under those steps. And you can probably fit. Oh, you can fit this guy in that half space. You can fit a couple of them. Whoops. I didn't want to put it on top of. There we go. All right. That kind of works. Or that space can still be a space for a cot. Let's see. Where is it? There it is. Ta-da. You're like Harry Potter. You sleep under the stairs. Look at that. You could also make that a bunk bed. Like, no joke. Anyway, there we go. It kind of works. Sort of. It's a little cramped and sparse, but it works. They're putting a family in here. Jeez. All right. So, second floor, we're going to stick with the tavern tiles for the walls and such. So, where's that corner piece? There we go. Perfect. And since we are just doubling up the walls, we can go ahead and throw corners in there. That's fine. Doesn't leave a whole lot of space, but hey, we're working with what we got. Oh, actually, yeah, we don't need that there, do we? Since we're sharing this wall with the outer wall. All right, so in that case, let me get the window here. And, geez, yeah, there's not a whole lot of space. It's fine. Let's see. We'll do just a plain wall. Here's my plain wall. There it is. Plain wall here. And, ugh. Why's that sticking out like that? Whoa. Jeez. Wow, that's really wonky. All right, well, I'd rather have more room than less room, so. Can I place my stove? No. Oh, no. Oh, that's fine. We'll probably have to just place it back in. All right, so let's get rid of this pipe for now. Put our stove... Do we want... Yeah, I guess it has to be sort of in the same spot. If it's technically sharing a quote-unquote flue, we will stick it like that. Sure. Why not? All right. Good enough. And I guess we'll just keep using these cruddy walls. This is separation. Whoops. There we go. All right. Roof it. Actually, first let me fix this stove down here. There we go. So about midway down there, go into props. Find the pipe. Vertical pipe. Where are you, pipe? Nope, those are gallows and stuff. There are the pipes. All right, grab this guy. Boom. Done and done. Perfect. Cool beans. All right, so roof it. Let's see what we get for the roof. The roof is gonna be, let's see here, the rural roof, and we can use this guy right there for the chimney. And the rest of it's going to be pretty simple and flat, because again, being right near the battlement, the outer battlement, they're not looking in as much. They're more concerned with enemies approaching from outside, but you know, still. So this area, these little two spaces are going to be flat, which we can do, and it is perfectly fine. So where is the 1x1? There it is. These thatched roofs are a little weird. Like the corners are that a little weird. If you can see, like the corners are in a little bit more than the rest. I don't know. I mean, there's a way around it, but I don't know. Whatever. That and yeah, we can. Yeah, may as well. Let's continue those supports. Those little. Whoop. There you go. And we'll finish it off with a flat cap. So we can either do this, or they have this guy, which they've also called a chicken bed. It looks like a chicken coop, but you can also put it on your roof. And I kind of like it. It gives it a little bit more finish. Actually, let me dip those down a little bit more than that. Hey, there you go. There you go. First apartment. Little 2-floor thing. Oh, let me finish up the chimney. Boop and boop. Maybe just one boop. Yeah, there you go. Cool. There's the apartment. We got about 15 minutes left. Not a whole lot of time to do a whole lot. I do want to show you guys what I've been doing on my little side project as well. So I can jump over there in just a half sec. I think I want to get the basic first level of these set. Because these are going to have the door on this side. There's no way to put it on the side of the structure. So, also the stairs might be a little weird. I don't know. No, there's a way to do it. There's a way to do it. But it might take up. Yeah, I'm thinking with more space than I actually have. So I'm going to have to use this, like, the center of the structure. No, that's not going to work. All right, so yeah, we'll just have to do the stairs the way we did it with the other place. All the stairs are going to have to be along this back wall. That's just how it's got to work. All right, so let's grab the corner tiles that we know we're going to need. Just to frame it out. There you go. Yeah, these are not going to have much of a window on the first floor. There is a little window, this guy, but the window looks real cruddy. I mean, yeah, I mean, we'll do that. It doesn't look great to me, but whatever. Let's see. We want a peasant door. There we go. Flip it around. Pop it there. All right. So the rest of this is just going to be cruddy walls and stairs for now. Before we do that. I think they'll share a wall. Why not? Works for me. All right, so back down here. Tavern. Whoop. Again, these are just kind of slightly off center. All right, so there's that door. The door opens sort of weird. Maybe we flip-flop the door in the window. There we go. All right. I feel better about that. Let's see. So the stairs, we're actually going to have them come up this way. Where is rural? There we go. Stairs. Yeah. That and then that. this wall can just be plain old, plain old. Where are you? There it is. And again, this is kind of weird, wonky. All right. So that's basically the framing for most of the apartments. They're going to get flipped around, of course, so that this one here is going to share a wall here, and the stoves are going to be in these two spaces. And this, the banker, isn't it? No, this is the banker. What is this? Is this just a bigger apartment? Yes, that is a bigger apartment. Cool. All right, so we have that to look forward to. So yeah, we made some pretty kick-ass progress today. We did the chapel, we did the smith, we did the apartments across from the smith, mostly. We just have to finish those out. We got like 2 more small ones, and the nice swanky one, and 2 more swanky ones, like swankier ones over here. So that'll be pretty cool. So yeah, pretty dope. I did want to before we wrap it up, I did want to show you guys. Let me zoom out. Wow. I did want to show you guys my other project. So let's jump over to that right quick. There it is. So last time, I believe we had built out to around this point, or maybe even just this point. Yes, because I showed everybody the little smith that he's like on this little rocky outcropping in this harbor. But yeah, this is basically a map from my home game. It's semi-canon in D&D. It's Forgotten Realms, in the Moonshade Isles. There's in Stagford on the island of Alaron. There is a village called Doncastle, and in my home game, my players came across it, just in their travels. My whole game was set on the Moonshade Isles, and I couldn't find any lore on Doncastle, so I just kind of have it set in a bog or a swamp, and it's basically an old dwarven, a half-submerged old dwarven citadel built on these like rocky outcroppings and these rocky buttes and stuff like that it just kind of got flooded. So humans kind of took it over after the dwarves were kind of like, screw this, and they just built up from there. So there's all these little rocky, I don't know if you can, here, let me turn off the, can I toggle the water? Yeah, there we go. These rocky kind of outcroppings that they kind of, they just built on, and whatever they couldn't build on, they just built piers, and they go out from there. But yeah, I have a whole like ecosystem, or not ecosystem, but trade with, their economy. That's the word I was looking for, and everything. But yeah, and the citadel is going to be, let me see if I can zoom out a little bit more. There we go. I can collapse that as well. So the citadel itself is going to be a pretty big structure. It's going to loop around kind of like a horseshoe, and basically all along the sides, and maybe to some extent the back of the citadel, there's going to be these harbor houses and stuff like that. And on some of the more stable areas, they have, there's this like 3-story smithy that I kind of put here. There's a tavern here for travelers and stuff. There's this guard outpost, and another kind of guard outpost and barracks. And this is sort of an office for tallying, incoming ships and traders and merchants and things like that. And this is a warehouse that is basically for the city itself. This is a warehouse for basically, it depends on what type of cargo is coming in. If it's for the merchants, the actual merchant guild, then that would be stored here. If it's for, just your regular average run-of-the-mill guy, it would be stored here. But that's a little deep, just planning on my part. I was like, well, I need one for this and one for this. But yeah, there's also merchants here. You can see I got this, sort of produce merchant down here. Nice, fabric merchant. And this guy who actually lives in this house, he sells, magic reagents and stuff like that. Just random stuff like that. And yeah, so I just kind of been building out and around. I got a little bit of the inside of the citadel done. The actual fortress, quote unquote, much like in Keep on the Borderlands, is going to be back in this area. So that's going to be built up once we get to that point. And these are kind of like harbor mansions, quote unquote again. Let's see if we can go inside a little bit. So they've got, let's see if I can peel it away a little bit. They got a little kind of balcony area where you can like fish from, a little walkway here to connect two areas, a very small room, a slightly bigger room with a couple of a 2x3 thing of rugs that I have there for a bed. It just looks very comfy. And it leads down into the main area. We got a couple stoves, and I left this mostly empty. And a little kitchen like area. And yeah, that's kind of what I did. And like I said, like with these, I basically just copied and pasted the structure once I had it built. I copied and pasted it into Notepad, and I just kind of saved it. And now I can, copy it from there and drop it in whenever I need it, without having to rebuild it or try to select it from other existing structures now, which is very difficult, actually. And I made a little rope bridge, or, little bridge here. I actually wanted to swap this out while I'm here. Let's go up to harbor, and let's move our grid. Where's harbor? Oop, skipped it. There it is. Just wanted to swap out those for these. There we go. There we go. Cool. All right. Yeah. And yeah, this is sort of the structure I was working on here that inspired me to do what I did with the blacksmith in the other map. It's nice open archways, sort of just a guard tower. And yeah, I also did that same thing sort of here with this smith, and it's multi-level. So you got a forge on that level, and you got a forge on that level. You got a forge on that level. So they can take many orders. But yeah, I started building out the rocky outcroppings in the water, under the water, that the more substantial buildings could be built on. Yep, we got a tavern here. Oh, collapse that again. Yep, just a big common room upstairs to sleep in. You got to go around outside and up through the door to get in. It's a very narrow tavern. And yeah, just the bar here with a with a flip up bar to get behind. It's sort of a workaround. The space I was given, or the space I gave myself, I should say. And yeah, basically one table, and the rest is just standing room or sit in the big chair. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been working on. There's the warehouse, the warehouse here, the office, or where I don't even know what you would call it. The bureaucrat that keeps track of incoming ships and supplies, stuff like that. Yeah. And this is a barracks. Very basic barracks. It's connected to a lot of the surrounding buildings through doors and battlements, so they can get where they need to get to if they need to defend this entrance here. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I was working on, sort of in the in-between. Yeah, it's turned out pretty good. Oh, and before we leave, the TaleSpire has recently added... I gotta move this. There we go. Or we can just do that. There we go. Has recently added Dragon Folk to their mini tiles. Heroic tiles. So we got the Dragonborn Sorcerer, a Black Scale Sorcerer. They've also got, let me see here. Where are they? Oh, here we go. 2 different Dragonfolk warriors. You got the red scale with the big double axe there. You got gold scale with the sword and shield. And I think you have a white scale. Yes. Another spellcaster right there. Pretty cool. So they just dropped that, I think, last week? This week? Something like that. But yeah, they turned out pretty neat. I would like to see, and this is a personal preference of mine, a black scale rogue Dragonfolk. That would be very useful for me, personally. Thank you. Please and thank you. Anyway, let me get off this map because it's freaking stuff out. There's too much. It's too much. Let me go back to the... nope, that was the same map. Sorry. Whoops. There it is. All right. Anyway, thank you so much, everyone, for stopping by. It's much appreciated. We got pretty far today. Feeling good. Feeling real good. But yes, please stop by. Thursday, we'll be back to play some Hyperlight Drifter. We've been gone for a week, so we'll see if we remember how to play it. That should be fun. And after that, on Saturday, we'll be back for some more Skyrim. Going to kill Alduin, actually. That should be fun. Yeah, that's sort of where we left it. Yeah, please, everyone, stay safe, wear a mask, wash your hands, don't touch your face too much, social distance when at all possible, to drop these spikes. I heard that LA just went on their first major lockdown, so that's it's not good news. So yeah, and if anyone's looking for a game of D&D, stop by my Eventbrite, which is right there right now, up on my screen. That is my handle at Eventbrite, Dice and Brews. I have paid games that I do monthly, one on Tuesday, one on Sunday. Tuesday evening, Sunday afternoon. This month they're on the 8th and 13th, respectively. Yes. Yeah, they're just, or no, it'd be yes, 8th and 13th. I have that right. They're very chill game. Well, not chill. They're very easy to pick up if you're looking for a quick game of D&D. They're dungeon crawls, so you can join and drop as you want. There's no real commitment necessary for overhanging plot and stuff like that. Although there is a tiny bit, but just enough to make it interesting. I try not to use too many character hooks because if the character's not there that week, then or that month, then nothing really happens. So, yeah. Thanks everyone again for stopping by. We'll be back on Thursday, as I said, and let's see if we can raid somebody. How about? Let's see who is active. Right, RTF now. Let's see. That is probably not still active. That is 1 o'clock. Let's see if he's still active. How about? Let me bring up my thing here. Oh, there it is. Go to here. I really wish they would put this control on the Stream Manager app on your phone, but they don't. Let's see. Go to... Whoop. Mute that. Where is dashboard? There it is. And manager. And wokey dokes. Let's raid somebody. All right. I believe. Is he still active? He might be. It was an hour ago? Sure, he might still be active. All right, yeah, he is. All right, so we're gonna raid Jesus Dabs. He's playing Call of Duty Warzone. So yeah, I do not take responsibility for his stream. We're just gonna raid it. So here we 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Goodbye, everybody. Have a nice week.